Hey guys, it's Otakunator again, coming right back at you with part 2 of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD walkthrough for the Wii U. If you joined me last time, we definitely went through most of the missions in the Ordon village, so for the village people to kind of progress the story along, and now we're actually on our way to save little Talo from the sorry Beth, from the little hobgoblins. Put my sword away. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Going across this bridge. As you can tell, a lot of new texture has been added to this valley. This game definitely feels a heck of a lot nicer for it. Fair on Woods. Oh, little random fun fact. This is actually part of the woods in Ocarina of Time. Not so much the Lost Woods, they definitely have a section for that. Oh, look at that, can't go that way. So yeah, we have to go the other way. Actually, I think I am going to need the horse. Alright. On to the rescue. This is kind of going back on that. Oh, okay. Obviously that was either not fast enough or wrong angle. Good thing about walkthroughs is you get to see all the bloopers we make when we try to make them. But hey, we appreciate you sticking. What the heck? Alright, so I gotta go farther back. I don't know if it's the because I'm not going fast enough. Alright, seems to work that time. Sorry about that. Oh, that was weird. I was like, what just happened? Oh, skipper. Sorry, I don't need that just yet. There we go. I was like, I'm just trying to dismouse. So I'm just going to talk to this guy and get the... Yes, there are dank spots. Alright, so now we got our next important item, the just had to get away from him. Sorry, I didn't mean to reopen that dialogue. I was just trying to... Okay. So now that was taken out, might as well refill our seeds. I think we were like at 39 previously, so... Yeah, so there's actually a few more things we have to do around Ordon Village before we get this story rolling. I definitely like how, in terms of the combat, it's more button based instead of, you know, motion control based, and that's why we needed our lantern. Because though motion controls were fine and dandy, I think it's just a heck of a lot better, and makes the game a heck of a lot more fun to be able just to be able to use the buttons. It definitely feels a heck, like, just so much better. It's the Twilight Princess I wanted it to be, for sure. It's basically how I wanted the first one to be. Alright, we got 2. Alright, so while we're roaming around, I'll just do a little bit of random chit-chat. So, I mean, what's funny is about this story, Twilight Princess as actually, you know, the spiritual sequel to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, a little bit more closely related to Ocarina of Time, since, you know, Majora's Mask was more of a personal journey for Link rather than an actual Hyrulean story. It didn't really have much to do with the kingdom and the saving Hyrule and the, you know, the 3 goddesses and all that fun stuff. So, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, if I remember correctly, the key was somewhere in this far back corner. That's gotta hurt. Being whacked to death by a stick. Definitely not the way to go. I think I'd rather just get it over with that good old master sword. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, Twilight Princess being the spiritual sequel. I mean, though there's other timelines according to the Legend of Zelda and the story of Hyrule. People actually consider the Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask timeline to be more canon, just because it tends to, you know, stick with each other. And people like, I mean, the hero was successful in Ocarina of Time, which sprung this timeline, so that's the one reason why everybody likes it, obviously. I mean, we all want our hero to succeed. And we got our first heart piece, heck yeah. Alright, if I ever miss a heart piece in the comments, go ahead and just let me know. I'll definitely go back to get them and make sure I put that walkthrough. I do like that I don't have to freaking wave a controller around just to be able to do that. Very nice. Yeah, all around, I think this game is a way better experience with the HD remake. Alright, that's why that move exists. Alright, so we got plenty of rupees, and we dropped a heart though. Anyway, I think we've definitely had enough battling for now. Let's go ahead and get this started. So once again, we'll probably do this for about 30 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next one. Again, pre-screening these, so that way, and then like putting in the description the times we find each item. That's important anyway. I mean, if I find a ruby, obviously I'm not going to put that, but if I find a key, or... There we go. Actually, the textures is nice. The lighting even feels like it got quite an upgrade to it. It's definitely weird. Maybe later, guy. Got a story to get through. We'll just get some rupees ahead of time. It's always nice to kind of get these guys. And if you haven't played this game before, this is actually the location of our first temple. But we're not going to get to it yet. It's just kind of like a walkthrough showing, like, hey, here's a temple. For later, you're definitely going to need this. So, I mean, just take note of that. This place will be a little bit more. Yeah. I'll reheal my life with your life. That's one real strong sword to break that. Alright. So here's the next part of the story. Oh, little does he know. Spoiler alert. But again, you've had 10 years to play the game, so... Oh, it's nice. Oh, so relaxing, it made me yawn. What's funny is the Legend of Zelda has always been kind of like a Japanese depiction on how they viewed Western European culture. I always found it quite, you know, with the clothes like that. I mean, I don't think... What's funny is the Europeans actually did wear some pretty simple clothing. Versus these clothes are definitely very design heavy, you know, multiple layers of... Definitely a lot more goats this time. There's always that one goat, man. It's just gotta screw it up for everybody else. Hey, you're supposed to run the other way, buddy. Took care of that. Took a little longer than I'd like it to, but hey, what the heck. Okay. So again, another little mission involving the goats to progress the story, so... Oh, seems to be working perfectly those 2 times. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep it going. Nothing really too important here and there for the first part, so sorry for the lack of commentary. Alright, we get to see cute Lolita again, which is definitely... To be honest, I think I would have liked to see, the characters' designs a little bit more updated. I mean, they still look fine, they still look good, but I don't know. I guess Nintendo's still just kind of, like I said, this was an experiment to see how HD on the Zelda game would work and look. Rather cute, isn't she? Alright, so of course our next process is to get our nice horse back so we can go ahead and go to a Hyrule and deliver the sword that was mentioned several times. Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and do that. Oh, but first, there's something I want to get from my house. You don't necessarily need it, it'll just be nice to have it for the future. So there's the mirror, as you remember before, looking at HD Link. Very nice. Sometimes I'm still amazed by the game having as much detail as it did, just because, though it's of course up to par, like in terms of today's standards. I mean, we're in the PlayStation 4, Xbox One generation, and obviously those games are a lot more impressive, but I mean, just by this game's standards, I mean, remember what it looked like on Wii and GameCube, it looks worlds better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and distract him. Gotta show the little chillins, the childrens, be a good role model. So yeah, I mean, in this game, I definitely liked how, like, you know, before Link was a kind of an underappreciated hero. This one, he seems a little bit more like, though he seems to, of course, start off from humble beginnings like the rest of the Legend of Zelda. He's a bit more like looked up to. Before he was just kind of like, oh hey, be a hero, have that. Like, no one really cared about him. He usually had like one friend, and that was kind of it. Or one relative or something. She's so cute even when she's mad. I want to talk to her one more time just to get the second part of the dialogue. Yeah, definitely out of all the female characters, in terms of like friend interest, even, you know, Saria or Ruto or, you know, Link's Emoto, little sister. I definitely think she's one of my more favorites. Just because, I mean, besides in Skyward Sword, there's never really been an enjoyable relationship between Link and Zelda, one that you can kind of get behind and back and actually, you know, like that relationship. Sad. Her theme song's really nice too, very relaxing. Definitely on par with, I think, Princess Zelda's Lullaby. How can you... So that guy that just captured Leah and Colin is actually one of the, kind of like the first sub boss. There's like 3 main story bosses. That guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, Zant and Ganondorf. Like kind of all 3 of those guys kind of make the Twilight realm get into the light world. a magic moment. Triforce of Courage. There's a reason why that's important. That little imp Midna will explain why, what normally happens to people when they're into the Twilight Realm. Alright, so we reached our another save point. I think this would be a pretty decent place to stop for today. I mean, in terms of this second part of the walkthrough, it's getting close to the 30-minute mark. I definitely want to not keep you guys up too much, and not up, but, you know, I didn't really have much to say or much to do for this one. I mean, it was just more a little side